quite exciting to share with you today. These are two new backpack offerings from Vorn Equipment in Norway. And for those of you that aren't familiar with Vorn backpacks, they contain a patented rifle carrying system which is quick release. For those of you who are familiar with Vorn backpacks, the difference that these new ones have, the main difference, is this rigid external frame. And what this does is give the backpack a much stronger chassis, and where you really feel the benefit of that is if you're carrying lots of weight. Very, very comfortable, very high quality harness system and belt. These are super comfortable. I've used Vorn backpacks for quite a number of years now, and the comfort with them really is second to none. For somebody like me who does quite a bit of hill stalking, and I like to field butcher an animal, so in this pack I could easily put 2 hindquarters, 2 back straps and 2 shoulders of a deer. This frame that they've now put in these new packs just distributes that weight much better, makes the pack sit much more solidly on your back. The other big benefit of these new ones is the torso length is adjustable on the pack. So by loosening this buckle here and removing this little plastic tab, this system here slides up and down on the frame, so you can have it high up on the frame. And if we put this plastic tab on the longest setting and then tighten this buckle again, we have a bigger distance between the top of the shoulder strap and the waist belt. And then we can incorporate these load lifters, and what that will do is when the pack is heavier, it'll take the pressure off the shoulders and place it more on the hips. So there's several ways to access this pack and several handy pockets for holding gear in. This big mesh pocket on the side, I just have a stove, gas and sort of a cook system in there, but it's plenty wide enough you could fit, if you wanted, a 2-litre water bottle. You could fit a tripod down there and use this strap to hold it securely. It's a really useful big pocket. On the top we have a small pocket here, useful for wallet, phone, GPS, anything like that. Another pocket in the lid with a zipped mesh pocket and a clip for holding your keys. This is a really good sized pocket as well. There's lots of room in here. Gloves, hat, anything you wanted to put in there. Then the main compartment can be accessed through this side zip, which is useful if you want to get something from the bottom of your pack. You don't have to come in from the top. You can open the side, access all the pack there. Then inside you have a water bladder holder and this huge main pack. It isn't separated into lots of pockets inside, which for me make it much more useful if you're wanting to pack meat, because you have access to the full area inside. You can also access the main pack through the top. Open the lid, open this drawstring, and you're straight in from the top. Just gives you very useful options. It's plenty deep enough that if you wanted to put a tripod in there or a spotting scope or anything like that, or as for my main use, which is going to be hindquarters of deer, you can get that in there. This little front pocket, which is completely separate, is a good size. I just have gloves and a knife in there, but perfect for maps or anything like that, anything you need to put in there. And once you have it empty, it cinches down quite well into a low profile day pack, which to be honest is how I'll be carrying it most of the time until I shoot an animal and get some meat in there. That's so quick and intuitive to use. So you can see now that's cinched right down, 45 litre pack, but it goes really flat and low profile. So to access the rifle carrying area, just pull this orange tab, and what that does is open these two sliding locking nuts. So now we have access to here. We'll just take out the barrel cover. Rifle is empty. You slide the stock into place. Slide the rifle in. And then these just click on again. These are adjustable as well for length. So if you have a bigger, thicker, more tactical style rifle with a thicker stock or a thicker forend, these are adjustable in and out. This loop that holds the bottom of the stock is also adjustable. Very, very strong, high quality Velcro. Has 3 different height adjustments. What that will essentially do is move the rifle further up the pack if you've got a short rifle, or if you don't want it down too far on your backside, you can adjust the height there. Personally, I have it on the longest level, which just gives me a little bit more clearance with the rifle. If I'm in forestry and ducking under trees, the barrel isn't going to get caught in trees quite as easily. The other thing I get asked about these a lot is how protected is the rifle in the pack, and I'll just show you the padding that they give. This big padding block here essentially is to create a gap so you're not putting too much pressure on your scope. If you've got a full pack strapped in tight and then the backpack on your back, the whole weight of the pack isn't lying on your scope. This big foam block is just creating a nice gap that your scope isn't getting too much pressure. Other than that, there's a good thick padding here and here, so the rifle is well protected. I've never had any issue. Added to this now the fact that this pack comes provided with a barrel cover, I have absolutely no issue transporting the rifle in this pack. You have a grab handle there so you can pick it up and carry it easily with the rifle in situation. Grab handle on top as well. So that's the rifle in the pack, completely secure, easy to carry all day. With this on, it's totally protected in transit. I'd be more than happy to put it in the car like that on the way to the hunt. And this is the EV30, much smaller pack, obviously 15 litres less capacity, but has the identical external frame system, again making it super comfortable for carrying a lot of weight. Obviously you're not going to fit as much weight in this pack, much more suitable as a day pack, but has some really sort of unique and cool little features. Small pocket on top there for valuables, little key clip. What's quite interesting about this one is this front pocket, which is a bellow pocket, opens right up quite large, and it's deceiving how much stuff you can fit in there. You can easily get a spotting scope in there, you can get a flask in there, coat, small tripod. You've got a mesh pocket on the side of this one as well, and these compression straps if you want to cinch something longer down. The only access to the main pocket is through this side zip, which again, compared to old-fashioned rucksacks where everything had to go through the top, this is much more useful if you're trying to find something in a hurry. If you've got something at the bottom of your pack, with older packs you had to come in through the top and move everything out the way or take stuff out. At least with this you can get right in, you can see all the way down, you can get whatever you want out, and you can close it up again quickly. Again, mesh pocket for a water bladder, and the same rifle carrying system as the bigger pack. Same quick release, same padding, same barrel cover, but as I say, a much more low profile pack. When you cinch everything down, this is very small, For me, this would be much more useful if I was in a situation where you weren't going to pack any meat, if you just wanted to have enough clothes and food with you for a hunt, and carry maybe a drag rope, cleaning kit, some extra clothing, anything like that. But you're not going to want to put meat in there. It just makes it a very comfortable way of carrying your rifle all day. If you're going to be in Scotland on the hill, something like that, you can have everything you need with you for the day, and just a really comfortable way of carrying your rifle. So there's 45-litre pack, cinched right down, all compartments empty, sits nice and low profile on the back and with the rifle attached. I can promise you there is not a more comfortable way of carrying a rifle all day.